I remember last year around March, a number of colleagues were quitting, including one of my team members. And I actually thought that she was being really courageous because she was not going anywhere. She just handed in her notice and said, I'm good. I'm just going to take a little bit of time and then figure it out. And I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
good for you. That's amazing. And then that got my gears turning. And a friend of mine at work was also doing the same thing. So she was like, okay, I'm good. I'm going to take a break. And I thought to myself, like, wait a minute, what am I actually afraid of? So instead of just pulling the trigger and say, hey, I'm also going to quit, I actually went into a 6 months long exploration of what this is really about. What are the feelings and fears that are behind this? And if I were to quit, how would I do it? So there was like quite a bit of planning in that, but at the same time, also just like okay with being able to face the unknown when I actually do it. Because, when I actually jump, I don't know what's going to happen next.
What has emerged that in your life, after making this choice, that you would have been completely surprised at, with, or about a few years ago? What's been emerging for you in the time that you've given yourself this space?
I think it's gradually learning to trusting myself and trusting, I guess if you want to go a little more esoteric, trusting that,
Yes, please.
yeah, okay, trusting that the universe is participatory.
Right.
So I participate and there is actually a feedback there. So I think for a long time, I really believed in a world where I had to hustle and hustle hard. And if I didn't do that, I'm going to lose. And this
Right.
was the story that I kept on telling myself, which created this kind of perpetual kind of motion of striving. But now I think I'm just continuously being in the space of like, okay, I am being true to myself. And I'm speaking kind of emotionally and energetically and psychologically, constantly checking in with myself to see, am I on track? And I don't mean am I on track for hitting my goals or am I on track for writing my book, but am I on track in being true to my own values?